Alright, in our previous video, we looked at this result from the laws of indices, which says number raised to the power of 1 is equal to, and the answer you get is the number itself. Let's try this. Suppose it was a case where the numerator index was smaller than the denominator index. 2 to the 3 divided by 2 to the 4. What would happen? This is 2 to the 3 over 2 to the 4. According to the second law of indices, this is the same as 2 to the 3 minus 4. Right? The numerator index minus the denominator index. What is 3 minus 4? It's negative 1, so it's 2 to the negative 1. That's interesting. What would that give us? Suppose we say that what we have here is 2 to the 3. So we have 3 2's multiply each other over 2 to the 4 means 4 2's multiplied. Cancel down. Oh, if you had put times 1 up here, you'd have 1 over 2. You see that? So this is saying 2 to the negative 1 is equal to 1 over 2. Now, if you try it with any other number, as long as the numerator index is 1 smaller than the denominator index, such as if you had 2 to the 4 over 2 to the 5, I promise you, you're going to get 1 over 2 just the same. If you had 3 to the 6 over 3 to the 7, try that, you're going to get 1 over 3. And so on and so forth. So, another result is that x to the negative 1 is equal to 1 over x. Let's look at some other results. And we're basing them off the second law. Suppose you had 3 to the 4 divided by 3 to the 6. In other words, 3 to the 4 over 3 to the 6. What would happen? According to the second law, it says x to the a over x to the b is the x to the a minus b. So 3 to the 4 over 3 to the 6 is 3 to the 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is what? It's negative 2. 3 to the negative 2. Alright. What happened here? 3 to the negative 2. Let me see something here. Suppose we had 3 to the 4 and we expand it. 3 to the 4 means 3 repeated. 3 is the base. So you have 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. And there are 4 3's and they multiply. It's a repeated multiplication. We have 3 is the number that repeats. This is the number that repeats. And there are 4 of them. So you have 4 3's. And they line up and multiply one another. Alright. Divided by. Let me rewrite this line. Divided by. Nice straight line now. Divided by. There are 6 3's multiplied. So you have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they multiply one another. To make everything lined up, we could put 1 over here and 1 up here. So, alright. What does that give us? 3 cancel 3, 3 cancel 3, 3 cancel 3, 3 cancel 3. What do you have up here? 1 times 1 over 3 times 3 is the same as 1 over 3 times 1 over 3, right? But, backtrack a little. If you have 1 over 1, if you have 1 times 1 is 1 over 3 times 3 is 9. But 9 is the same as 3 squared. So this is saying that 3 to the negative 2 is the same as 1 over 3 to the positive 2. Now, if you try it with other numbers, you get similar result. So what I can say is x to the negative 2 is the same as 1 over x to the positive 2. Alright? Now, if you try with any other number and you make the index in the numerator 3 more than the index in the denominator, you're going to have x to the negative 3 is equal to 1 over x to the positive 3. Now, from all of that, you can generalize and say, before we say, let's make some space, erase this thing. You're going to get x to the negative y is equal to 1 over x to the positive y. Right? So let's write that. X to the negative y is equal to 1 over x to the positive y. Alright? There you have that. Let's look at one more result before we finish. Suppose the numerator and denominator numbers were the same. What would happen? Instead of 1 more or 1 less and so on. Suppose they were the same. Suppose you have 2 to the 3 divided by 2 to the 3. Another way to write it is 2 to the 3 over 2 to the 3. 2 to the 3 over 2 to the 3, you know it's going to be 1. Alright? But suppose we write it in this form, according to the second law of indices. X to the a over x to the b equal x to the a minus b. So 2 to the 3 over 2 to the 3 equals 2 to the 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is what? 0. So 2 to the 0 is equal to 1. I promise you that if you have any number raised to a power divided by that same number raised to the same power, you're going to get that number to the 0 equals 1. Always. So therefore, what you can say is that x to the 0 equals 1. Number raised to the 0, the answer is equal to 1. Any number you raise to the power of 0, you always get 1. Alright? Now, before we finish off the video, let's try a little thing with our calculator. Alright. We have 3 raised to the power of 1 equal. It's 3. Okay, good. Suppose we have 4 raised to the power of 0. What do we get? Equal. 1. No. Suppose we have 2 raised to the power of, to make sure everything is alright, let's put it in bracket, negative 1, close bracket. 2 to the negative 1 according to this supposed to be equal to 1 over 2 to the positive 1, which is half. So let's see. It's half, which is 0.5. Let's try again. Suppose we have 3 raised to the negative 4, close bracket, equal 0.01234 5 6 7 9. That's 9. 0.01234567. Interesting. Suppose we have 1 divided by 3 raised to the positive 4. Now what would that equal? Same thing. 0.01234567 You see that? So number raised. Alright, so let's review the results. Number raised to the 1 equals the same number itself. Number raised to the 0 equals, you get 1. Number raised to the negative index, to the number raised to the negative power equal 1 over number raised to the positive power. So those are some results that we got. So that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and to share with somebody else, and any question, comments and so on, put it in the comment section. I will see you in the next video.